My name is Kathy. We're here at Tilden Road in Scituate. So this is my family home that I've lived in for about 10 years now. I raised my 3 daughters here, and then a few years ago married my husband Rick, who's really sorry he couldn't be here today. And we embarked on a project with Full Circle Homes a few years ago now to really renovate the full downstairs. And they did such an incredible, phenomenal job. Almost too good a job, because the parts of the upstairs started to feel a little sad, a little unloved. We needed their attention. So we called them up again and embarked on really part 2 of the project.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good, how are you?
What are you working on?
I am working on a Tilden project, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be back doing a second project for Rick and Kathy.
I know, it's exciting. We're basically remodeling the rest of their house. So
I know.
We will have touched every room in their house.
It is pretty amazing. I mean, we did the kitchen, the downstairs bedroom, bathroom, living room, keeping room.
Yeah, and luckily I already had some drawings from when we were here prior. We had drafted out the whole house.
Yeah.
You know, it's challenging because it's really small. The bathroom is tight.
Yeah.
There's that shingling that's
I
on
know.
the outside. It makes it look like a little dollhouse when you're entering the bathroom.
Yeah, it had those 2 little shutters on the window.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we need to find height in all the rooms.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because Rick keeps hitting his head everywhere.
Oh, it's so tight up there.
Yeah.
It just, we vaulted one section, that one bedroom in the back, and
Yep.
that feels like a totally different space. And
It
then you
does.
go into these rooms, especially the bathroom and the hallway.
Right.
And you have to duck. I mean, it's pretty common in these antique capes.
Yeah, it is.
And it's kind of fun sometimes. It makes it feel cozy. So maybe they'll keep one of these bedrooms as not vaulted. I actually think it's nice and sweet, but in the bathroom it just doesn't work. So
Okay.
we need to find as much space as we possibly can. And I think the best space savers will be things like a wall-mounted sink.
Yeah.
And she really likes a vintage style.
Okay.
If you remember, it was the Baroque Nantucket.
Yeah.
So she does like a little bit of bling, but then also the antique feel, and make it feel like it's cohesive with the rest of the house. I think, going with like a smaller tile on the floor, maybe. I'm gonna look at some different like basket weaves.
Okay.
And then having like a Zalige or very handmade looking tile on the walls.
Oh yeah. The how it just reflects the light, but it's really soft, and you
Yeah.
can see the texture.
And it's not straight lines, so it looks handmade, it doesn't look manufactured.
Right. I like where you're going.
Yeah. And then I think, she likes greens and blues, so
Okay.
I'm just trying to be cohesive with the downstairs, which has a lot of taupes and blue greens
Right.
and greens, and then we'll just find other colors that are just really nice complements to that.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting once we've got the space to
Right.
see what we've got for framing there and what we
Right.
can work with.
Well, I mean, I think, the guys are starting to make some good headway on the demo, and I'm really going to be interested to see how much headroom we can get.
Yeah.
Because I do know there's an attic up there. The collar ties come across. I think there's 3 or 4 feet that we can get. And then we've got the slope of the roof coming up, so we just have to see where, that ceiling and the roof is going to intersect.
Nice.
But even in a space like this, even if we can get a foot, I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then if we can think about how to work within that footprint, like you're saying, get that glass shower door in there and just open up any amount of space, it's gonna make the room feel that much bigger.
Yeah, and it's not their everyday bathroom, so they don't need a ton of storage.
Got it. If we do a wall mounted, we're talking about an exposed drain, so we're gonna see the plumbing, right?
Right. So we have to think ahead for the drain and make sure that it's the correct metal color.
Got it.
either I'm thinking like a champagne bronze or a vintage brass or unlacquered brass.
Okay.
Which I know is a harder option to find, but we
Right.
have to do that.
Okay.
We don't want to see the plastic
No.
drain below the sink.
PVC is great in the wall, but not when it's visible.
Right. No.
So I think I know what I got to go over with everybody. It looks like you've got a good handle on what you want to do design-wise.
Yeah.
And we're just going to kind of clear it out and just make sure we've got the best blank slate possible in the bathroom.
Right.
And then we'll see what we can do in the office and the extra bedroom.
Yeah.
And then we'll attack those stairs and the entryway to make sure we can get as much head height as possible.
Right.
And cover all of our bases.
Right.
All right.
Well, I'm going to grab some more tile samples to show to Kathy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to have some wallpaper samples sent to her as well so we can make sure that it's the right wallpaper. I think that will be a pretty little, make the room really a gem.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to try to look at different options for the faucets as well. So I'll bring her samples of that, and then I'll present this all on a mood board to her.
That's great.
Get her signed off on that, and then we'll get ordering, and we'll start ordering tile wallpaper and all the plumbing fixtures too.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go check in with the guys, and we're gonna figure out where we're at, and we'll work towards making this nice clean slate that you can put this beautiful design on top of.
Awesome.
That's
that
great.
Sounds great.
Great
All
job. I love it.
right. Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks.
We're back here at a client's home in Scituate that we've worked on in the past, and right now we're in the midst of tackling the second floor bathroom renovation. Now what we discovered here is that this bathroom, when it was originally framed, is done in 2x3, which is much smaller than we would normally want to see or we would be allowed to build by code today. So we're trying to have a balancing act of staying within the client's budget, but also be able to fix the bathroom and build it back according to code. And one of the issues that we're dealing with alongside the framing is the fact that the sink, the toilet, and the shower don't have a 2.5-inch vent right now. So we have Ed here. That's our plumber. He's our go-to guy, does everything for us, comes up with all these crazy ideas and works within our crazy ideas to really kind of be flexible. And Ed, what are you seeing here and what are the challenges that we're going to have to figure out?
Right. So like you said, nothing is vented properly, which is not good. I always give the analogy of, put your finger over a straw.
Yeah.
So basically what will happen is you can suck the water out of this trap, which keeps the sewer gases from entering your house. So you'll smell, sewer gases coming in, which is not good and not healthy for you. Mm-hmm. So we need to figure out a way to vent everything properly to make this bathroom up to Massachusetts plumbing code.
And one of the things that we think we're going to have to do is find a way to get from this bathroom over to the main house stack. And that's the vent pipe a lot of times that you will see coming up through the roof of any home. Fortunately, we're taking out the flooring here, the tile that was here, but I think we're actually going to have to open the floor up to see what's going on here so that we don't disturb the first floor bathroom that's below us. Right now, what Ed and I are trying to go over is figure out a solution if we could work with what's here existing, or if we have to do surgery into the floor, how we could connect everything over to the stack. What are your thoughts on what our best method is and how to move forward, Ed?
Right. So what's here now is, copper drain lines, which they're still good. We don't really use that anymore. We use PVC. But trying to do surgery with copper lines with a finished ceiling below is going to be a little tough. So I'm thinking our best cost-effective way is basically redoing this and giving the client brand new plumbing. Everything will be vented properly, and try and stay in with their budget.
Yep, exactly. So we're going to try to come up with a proposal that's going to work for the client. We're going to try to be very conscious of what their budget is, and we're going to come up with a couple of solutions and try to make this work so that it complies with code and they still get the bathroom that they want within their budget, because that's what's important for everybody. So we're back at our Scituate bathroom project, and we've had a lot happen since our last update. Now, the thing that's got me really excited is we've got the entire bathroom now reframed. The 2x3 framing that was here before wasn't substantial enough for us to rebuild this bathroom the way that we needed to. Most importantly, to fit this 2.5-inch vent that has to go through. So now the vent pipe fits in perfectly. It can go right up. It's going to go out the roof. This is a cedar roof, so we're going to need our copper flange to go out there so that it doesn't rot and peel away due to the acidity in the cedar shingles. But now we have room for our plumbing. We've got plenty of wall space to be able to tile, put our plaster, and the bathroom's much more sound and secure. We've also been able to cathedral the ceiling out here, so you get a lot more head height, and this hall is opened up. We have a knee wall back here, so we're preserving some of the attic space. So we also have room to run our HVAC and the fan for the bathroom. Got to keep that moisture out at all times. The other thing I want to show you guys is we were able to figure out how to open up the floor and run our plumbing back to our main house stack. Now, it's really important we update everything to PVC now. We replaced the copper that was here. The copper can also work fine, but it's just typically not what we're using in plumbing code now. And the PVC helps us stay within the homeowner's budget. We ran that back to the house stack. We're gonna be able to close the floor back up, and it's gonna look like it always was here, and like we never even had to open it up at all. It's always about trying to think ahead and be creative. Now, if we take a look inside the bathroom, we can see in here, I'm now in the shower. But the ceiling is no longer close to my head. We're able to raise the roof here. It's all nice and plumb. The walls are gonna be substantial enough to hold all the new tile. We'll put our shower pan right in here, and we're gonna take essentially the same footprint, but make it a lot more spacious and a lot more functional for the homeowners. And lastly, if we go over to the bedroom space here, we were able to cathedral this ceiling and give a lot more head height, as you can see here. Now, what we were looking at when we demoed this ceiling and opened up the framing was the framing members that came across for this dormer that had been opened up. So this roof was essentially opened up like this to put in windows so they could get a nice view to the backyard, get that light inside, and have a lot more headroom. What would have been here traditionally is a truss cord running down right through here, down to the outer wall plate, right? So essentially a truss is just a big triangle that's got 2 upper truss cords and then a bottom truss cord here. What we were able to do is open the ceiling up, remove the 2x6 joists that were in here, and replace it with this huge timber that now supports this top truss cord and goes out to the header on the window and spreads the load of the roof. It also gives us a nice architectural element because this hand-hewn beam is similar to the beams that would have been used in a 1700s home, just like this one. We also supported that with a brand new wall here, and we have a knee wall up top so we can preserve the attic space, but again, give us that nice cathedral look in the ceiling. What we were also able to do is take another hand-hewn beam and saw it in half and then apply it to the truss cords that would have been on the outside edges of the room. These aren't necessarily structural members, but it will give a balanced aesthetic and look inside the room so that we get a highlight or a focal point for the center truss cord, but then we'll get the aesthetics of these on both perimeter edges. It's gonna make this room historically look like it's correct, but aesthetically also look pleasing for the period of the home. We've got that headspace that's been increased, the light comes in, and we've got components that make this room work functionally for the homeowner within their budget. It's a win-win for everybody. Hey everybody, we are back at our Tilden Road project in Scituate. This is a 1700s Cape that we've worked on in the past, but we're back at our second floor bathroom and bedroom renovation, and we're at our next stage. This is where it starts to get really exciting for me. because we've got our insulation in. Now, what we had to use here so that we could comply with modern code is closed cell spray foam in the ceiling. Some people are proponents of spray foam, some people don't like it. It all depends on where you fall. Now, the good thing about closed cell insulation, this goes in as a sprayed foam, literally, and then it expands and hardens. So it almost acts as a vapor barrier on the roof, and then it gives you the R value that you need to qualify for current code. It's one of the few products that does that. It keeps the moisture out, and then we can go right over this with new blue board and plaster and then finish off the ceiling. This is when it starts to get really exciting because we're about to move to finish. There's one more inspection to go. That's our insulation inspection. Once that's signed off, the blue board and plaster go up, and then we can make this house beautiful again. Can't wait to show you the result. We've got insulation, our inspections are just about to be all done, so that's the time as we're getting ready for plaster to get our painter here, Wendell with Boston Metro. We use Wendell for absolutely everything, but so Wendell can do a walkthrough and get his mind around what colors we're gonna need and what surfaces we need to paint. Right, Wendell?
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Always we work with Mike and Jenny in Full Circle Homes project. They do amazing jobs. They are so professional. They organize everything for the project can start in the beginning and ending with 100% perfection.
You know, I can't thank Wendell enough for his kind words, and the number one thing I say about Wendell all the time is he's always smiling. He'll always come back to do a touch-up, and he's always, how can we get it done?
Yeah.
Thank you, and that goes such a long way. Plus, he sent me a couple of bottles of wine, which I really We have a good time together.
Yeah.
Wendell and his team are absolutely amazing, and like I keep saying, it's a team effort, and it comes down to working with people like Wendell and his guys all the time.
Hey guys, we're here back at Tilden. We've been working on a bathroom and 2 bedrooms here. Back at this house, we've done the whole house now. And we're here to check on paint and tile and drop off the final plumbing and lighting. So we're excited to see the new paint colors on the walls.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So maybe we just put the boxes down here.
All right.
We've got sconces and all the rest of the plumbing. And let's just go check out the paint colors.
All right, sounds good.
Go up. Oh, lovely.
This looks really nice. This is just the first coat, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, this looks great.
This is gonna look really nice with the brass sconces that we're putting in here.
Yeah. No, I love the darker color, even though the ceilings are low. This looks really nice with the white ceiling. Yeah, it's really coming together. Just cosmetic changes in here, but it really made a big difference.
Yeah.
Cool.
I agree. I love this. And then in here, vaulting the ceilings made such a huge difference. It's really, once you see it with all the plaster done, you can really see it start taking shape.
Yeah. No, this is a big difference, and I love the Nantucket gray on the trim here.
It's lovely. And I know we recently changed the new railing that's going on here is going to just be stained to kind of tie into the beams, and that'll look really, really sharp.
No, I like that. Once the floors are redone.
You don't want to keep this green?
No.
I like it.
I like this green, not that green.
Let's check out this room.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks so good. The ceiling height was so low in here before, so having this opened up really makes a difference.
I love this color. What a lovely green.
And we're gonna just carry this green up onto the ceiling, right, Jen?
Yeah, I definitely think this should just go, the whole room is green, well, except for the trim.
Yeah.
I love the antique white accents, but just making all the walls and the ceiling green, since the vaulting kind of is odd in here, but wow, does this look so much better now with the nice high ceilings.
I agree. And once the floors are refinished, it'll really, really come together.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Cool.
I can't wait to see how the bathroom's coming along.
All right, let's check it out.
I love this little bathroom. What a difference on the head height in here as well. It was so cramped before, and still a small space, but it already feels so much larger.
Yeah. No, it was really small, but now it's going to be a little bit better. Rick's really tall, so this will work out, I think. And do you miss all the shingling and windows?
Oh, I forgot about that. It was like a little Cape Cod cottage.
It was a dollhouse before.
Oh, a dollhouse.
It was kind of cute, actually.
It was cute. I was a little sad to hear that we were getting rid of those, but I don't know how you would have tied that in with the vaulting.
Yeah. No, this is so much better.
I can't wait to see this space come together once we get the wallpaper on and that really pretty wall-mounted sink. It's going to look really sharp.
Yeah, and the wallpaper I'm so excited for.
This room is going to like pack a punch, I think.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, small but beautiful. This looks great.
It looks so good. I love it.
All right. We are almost done, surprisingly. It will be really fast now. Just a little bit of more trim. Need some trim here. And then paint, tile, final plumbing. We're good. Yeah.
Home stretch.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Awesome.
So we're back at our Tilden Road project in Scituate. This is the second time we've worked on this house, right, Jen?
The second time, and I believe it will be, well, maybe we do the exterior next, but the whole inside has been completely restored.
Yeah, the last time we were here, Kathy and Rick had us redo their whole kitchen and first floor, and now they wanted to have us come in to do some restoration and renovation to the second floor.
Yeah, the second floor was lovely, but the ceilings were very low, as all antique capes have. And not so functional. So we've made it, I think, a little bit better.
Yeah. Let's go take a look, because there's been some exciting changes, and I really think this project came out amazing. I think the homeowners are just going to love it.
Yeah. Let's go look. Okay. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's great. Yeah. Wide opening, nice, tall ceiling to go up to the
Rick's not going to hit his head there
stairs.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just, what a difference.
All right.
Wow.
Let's go upstairs. So that's the test to see if I hit my head.
I know.
I didn't hit my head yet.
I didn't hit mine either. Came out great.
Maybe right here. Nope. It still didn't hit my head. This is great.
Right?
Yeah, I love it. I love this railing that we built.
I do too.
Yeah, it came out nice. And then Kathy suggested to stain it darker, and I love the contrast.
I do too. It kind of picks up the collar ties and the colors there. There's a nice color balance throughout the whole hallway now.
So I love the Nantucket gray, green in here. And so these are a new lighting company that we just started working with, Hammerworks, and they make lovely brass lighting. I love all the handmade lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maine, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And it really fits that style of the rest of the house. If you recall, the style was called...
I don't know. What was the style of this house?
Baroque Nantucket.
Ah, there you go. Always being creative.
Yeah, so we got the little bling and then the seaside antique colors on the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just love, you know, the finish on the beams here, which are encased, and then kind of the raw wood of the collar ties. And you're right, that brass just looks amazing.
Yeah, and the other thing that I want to point out that in this hallway is this was like a dollhouse. It was all shingled with glass windows, and it looked like you were entering a dollhouse. This is obviously the bathroom on the other side of this, but if you remember, the space was really tight and very low ceilings and very odd.
Yeah, it had these fake shutters here, and you'd hit your head almost as you came up.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't really functional.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Should we check out the bathroom?
Let's go take a look.
Whoa. This is lovely.
I know.
Again, a gem. Get the little bling on the walls.
I love the wallpaper. The choice was just amazing. And the faucet and the sink.
Yeah, the faucet and the sink. And look, the sink has got this taupe color on the base. Even the piping is pretty here. But yeah, I love the brass and black combo. And then we have the basket weave on the floor. And then the shower is a little bit larger than it was before.
Oh, of course. Well, we raised the ceiling here, and then we were able to really kind of kicked the framing out a bit. I mean, Kathy was surprised when she came up and we really had to disassemble the whole entire space.
Right.
It just was framed in 2x3, wasn't up to code. It was nothing we could work with.
Right.
So it really kind of gave us a clean slate to increase every inch of floor space possible.
Right. We didn't have a lot to work with here, but I think that this came out beautiful.
Yeah.
And we recycled her corner toilet.
Well, I mean, for a unique space, it's a unique fixture.
That's right. Yeah, no, it's really pretty. I love it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is the perfect full-size bathroom and a great solution to a really small space.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I just think
Yeah.
this came out spectacular.
Yeah, love it. I love
Do you want
it.
to go see her office?
Yes, let's go check it out.
All right.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh, I love this. And you know, green is my favorite color.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this green.
Well, I don't think you've ever used this color green in a design before, have you?
No, this is a Benmore color.
Yeah.
It's Avon green.
I don't even know how you keep the color names straight half the time. People ask me, what do you call this color? And I'm like, we'll talk to her.
I mean, there are a couple other greens that are like a shade different than this, but it's like the perfect green. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's not too yellow. And then the trim is all Swiss coffee, which is a lovely off-white color, also a Benmore color.
Yeah.
And I think it just goes really nice.
It's beautiful. It's
with the
almost got
space.
like a teeny bit of like a silver hue to it. It's
I guess against the green,
Yeah.
maybe.
I love it. Or like
but-
almost like a pewter.
Yeah, I mean, there is that Revere pewter color that is very similar.
Yeah.
But I think it complements the beams in here. And if you remember, this room is really, really low.
This was
floor.
an extremely challenging room to deal
Yeah.
with. When we took the ceiling off, we had to take the spray foam off some of the collar ties
Right.
And the truss cords. And then we also had to try to reframe the ceilings so that they still had access to the attic. So we were able to kind of make another floor up here and then push the wall back and then re-support the whole entire roof.
Right.
And we were able to get this through structural engineering. It worked out great.
Wow, yeah, because this was a dormer off the back of the house.
That's right.
You can picture it.
Yeah.
Well, you can picture it, obviously. But if anyone else needs a picture of this, it was a dormer
Yeah.
that was added, I don't know, maybe in the 90s or the 80s.
Certainly could have been.
And it probably wasn't done correctly.
Well, this is the upper truss cord in the triangle that would have supported the roof in
Yes.
this post and beam house, and it was cut.
Yes.
And then sistered with 2x6s all the way across to the top plate of the dormer. So obviously that wasn't going to work if we were going to try to raise the ceiling.
Yeah, I just remember questioning that when we vaulted the bedroom next door
Yep.
here. Someone had cut that as well.
That's
and
right.
It just didn't look right to me.
Yeah. But I love how the original floors look. I mean,
Yeah.
just sand and take the paint off and poly. This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there were painted floors. They were, all different colors.
Yep.
And now it's all cohesive with the rest of the house, if you remember. And I'm just going to open the door here. This room on the other side wasn't really shown before in any of the TV episode, but we had vaulted this bedroom, which was also extremely low.
Yeah.
And felt like a cave going into. But I love it.
Why don't we take a look at the last bedroom
Yeah.
that we touched during this renovation?
Right. And I don't know if you remember, but this space in here felt very dark as well. But this
Yeah.
bedroom now, we didn't really change the height in here, but it feels so much lighter and brighter to me.
I know. I remember when Kathy and Rick said they were thinking of keeping the ceiling here, we were questioning it.
Yeah.
And I love it. It does. It feels really just cozy.
Yeah.
And I love the lighting in here. It's just absolutely amazing. And so are the colors.
Right. Yeah, no, this is Wyeth. I'm sorry. No, this is Van Cortlandt.
Okay.
Blue, Benmore in their historic colors.
Yeah.
And I've used this a few times. I love using this blue color. It's just a pretty historic color. But we decided not to paint the ceiling in here.
Right.
And I really think that worked nicely. We have the Swiss coffee trim and in the mantle. And it just brightened up the space to have the nice white ceiling in
It
here.
does. It doesn't make it
Yeah.
feel closed in, and the deep color on the wall just makes it feel just nice and cozy. And then again, the wide pine floors.
It all flows together now right into the other spaces that we've
Yeah.
already renovated. But I just want to show you these lights really quick. I'm really loving these lights.
I mean, so this is this brass?
It is.
Yeah.
It's brass, so it's just the antique brass finish, the fan light, very traditional colonial light, but it also gives you that like really fanciful design as well. Same with the mirrored light on the other wall. That was just a small tin light before, and that's really dressed up now, and it's just that bling for the room.
Right, exactly.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, I love all the little touches, and I really can't wait to walk Kathy through all of this so she can see it.
Yeah.
Should we go get her?
Let's go get her.
All right, great. This has come so far. I was so happy to do this project for Kathy. I can't wait to see what she thinks.
Oh yeah, no, the house was pretty much done everywhere else. So this is the last piece.
I know. Hey, Kathy, do you want to come take a look?
I would love to.
Come on in.
Hey.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
I know. I mean, first off, the stairs.
Yeah.
And the way that we were able to raise the doorway for Rick. I mean, what do you guys think?
So important. He tested it out. Full clearance, no more banging his head. It's really, I mean, it had to open quite a bit, but
Yeah.
it was really low. He had to duck every time. This is so much better.
Oh good. And how tall is these?
6'2", so he
6'2".
needs, you
There
know,
you
that
go.
these houses weren't always built, especially in the upstairs.
Yep.
As you know from before, for taller people. So
Exactly.
this is a huge improvement.
Well, we're glad to do anything to make it more like a home, right? Well, let's take a walk upstairs and check out the bathroom.
All right, sounds great.
Come on, after you guys.
Okay, I'm so excited. Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah, right.
So much better.
So much better.
I don't hit my head either.
Where did the ceiling end? It like ended.
It actually,
so-
so the ceiling before came down right about here. because
Wow.
We couldn't see the collar ties.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So it is so much bigger. It's so much better.
We
Yeah.
have a railing that is safe now.
Safe
right?
and beautiful and safe.
I
importantly.
love the darker stain. That was your choice, and it's a good choice.
It looks so good with the floors done over beautifully. So it looks fantastic. Great.
It's amazing. Why don't we take a look in the bathroom?
Oh, right.
I mean, that's,
Well, first
that
I
is
just
the heart
want to point
and soul
out,
of
yes,
this project.
no more shingles on the
I
outside
know.
here.
Yeah, it looked like a little indoor-outdoor moment there that was happening, and well, it had some laughs over the years. I think we were ready to let that go. And we were ready to let that go.
It was fun when the kids
It was
were
fun when the kids were little. It felt like their little playhouse going into the bathroom, oddly. But yes, it's time to move on from that.
Well, we know you love it from outside, but
Yeah.
want to take a look inside?
Yes, go ahead. This bathroom is stunning. I mean, this is a small bathroom. There was no getting away from it being a small bathroom.
Right.
Even though the shower is actually quite spacious,
Yeah.
but it is so beautiful now. This wallpaper with that just little bit of shimmer in the gold.
I love it.
I didn't even expect that. I saw the color, but I didn't expect the little.
Yeah.
It's so pretty with the fixtures, the black mirror, and the tile. I love the tile. It's a gorgeous bathroom.
Now, Kathy, you have to tell me when we were first approaching this, if you remember the day that we had to demo the whole entire bathroom. I think your heart might have been in your throat a little bit, right?
Well, I was expecting there to be some kind of frame. And then I remember walking up and it was just like, there are a couple of boards. There's a couple of boards. It looks like it could have been a room at one point. I don't know. It was demolished, but it needed to be. I mean, that's
Right.
what happens when you open up walls. You find out good news, bad news. Like, this isn't perfect, but we can fix it.
Right, yeah.
And-
Certainly came a long way, right?
Oh, it looks, yeah,
Well,
it does.
originally we weren't going to heighten the room. I mean, it's not really vaulted, but
Right.
And now you have so much more height.
We have more height, and in a small bathroom like this, that actually makes it feel airier, roomier. It's important.
Right.
So I'm glad we did that.
Hey, so why don't we go take a look at the office when we're talking about spaces where we created a lot more room, right?
Great. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just, this room was really transformed. This ceiling ended like what, here?
Yeah.
Something like, I mean,
So low.
it was so low.
Yeah.
And the rich color of the wall, the green, beautiful choice. It feels very office-y, you know,
Yeah.
that office-y green in a good way, works with the beams. And now I have this nice airy space. I can look out my backyard, sit at my desk, do my work. I'll be very productive. My boss will be very happy because this is an office I can relax and really work in. It's beautiful. And it also doubles as a little guest room that we can, when we need extra space. So it's fantastic and it looks just so beautiful.
It was
So
really
beautiful.
challenging for us to think about how much head height we could get in the ceiling
Yeah.
and then how we could support the structure
Right.
so that it will all comply with code.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
that.
we were able to get it done, and I'm glad to hear how much you like it.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I couldn't wait. When I saw this, I couldn't wait to get my things in here and
good.
start
Yeah.
working. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love the head height, and I also love the green on the ceiling too. I know when we
Right.
first came in here, it was painted white. I was like, oh, can we do the whole thing green?
Yeah, most ceilings I guess are white, but this had
Yeah.
all these, kind of
Yeah.
different angles,
Right.
and actually it made it's like a little jewel box, all green. I love the green ceilings.
Okay.
I love the choices. I think it came together amazing. You know, and since we raised the ceiling here,
Yeah.
why don't we go take a look at the other bedroom where we didn't make that choice and see how it came out?
Right. All right. Let's go
All right.
that way.
All right.
Love it.
Oh, this is so charming. This room exudes charm. I absolutely love it.
What is your favorite?
The light fixtures.
Okay.
I think that, the color, but the way that looks on the mantle is just so special and
Yeah.
unique. And those are some of these design choices that make this project so special. But, we were going to raise the ceilings here originally. And I actually think that the folks that raised the ceilings were pretty happy we didn't, because I think it was a metal ceiling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, our
Yep.
crew was very happy.
They was very happy
Yeah.
about the
Follow it.
decision. But the idea was to maybe, keep it an homage to like the way it was in this room. It's a cozy little bedroom and I'm actually glad. I thought twice about that choice for a moment. Rick had said, "Are you sure you don't want to raise them?" Because he likes those raised ceilings.
Yeah.
And I said, just this one room. The other rooms have the raised ceilings. Just keep this. And I'm so thrilled we made this choice because it just feels like a cozy little gem.
It's
Yeah.
so interesting to see the difference with keeping the original ceiling
Yeah.
height versus vaulting it in other areas. It
Yeah.
does just feel really cozy.
Right, and I feel like that ceiling height in here was a little bit taller than that of the other rooms, but
Yes, I think it was just a little bit.
Just a little
to
Yeah.
make it like habitable, right?
But we're
yeah.
sorry Rick couldn't share this with us, but we're so happy that you guys have just been overjoyed with the project.
Oh,
We
yeah.
really are.
Yeah.
We really are. And like I said, we loved it. We're repeat customers, but I think we're done now. I mean, I think you've actually touched every single room between the downstairs and the upstairs. Every single room. The house feels complete.
Yeah, it is. It's every room now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll have to just pour a couple of glasses of wine and celebrate out there.
That sounds fantastic. Sounds fantastic. Thank you so much. Really,
Yeah.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Of course,
This was
thank you.
amazing, unsurprising again, but really an amazing experience and result.
We appreciate it too.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for inviting us back.
Absolutely. I'm a return customer. So having worked with Full Circle Homes twice now, they are really a triple threat because they not only bring their expertise, their artisanship to a pretty big remodel of a home, but they also preserve the history and unearth parts of the history of the home, particularly in historical homes, that they can find that. And then the element that really sets it over the top for me is the design elements. They carefully and thoughtfully pick out paints, wallpaper, fixtures, thinking about how will it work with the other rooms, how will it work with the rest of the house. Just hearkening back to that first project, it lasts because every time I walk into my kitchen, to this day, my heart sings when I see some of those design elements hit me in this mirror. The ability, that artisanship and the expertise, plus that extra attention to design just puts it over the top. Home is everything. And so to make that space comfortable and functional and special means a lot to me. And so, I couldn't do it on my own. So luckily I found the right team to work with to do that.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We love getting the opportunity to share any of these historic restorations and renovations that we do, and we have a lot more coming.
And we really appreciate your support, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and thanks for watching. I mean, green is my favorite color. This is the perfect green.
Really pretty shade. I don't think you've used this shade before, have you?
I haven't, and now you're going to ask me the name of it. I forget because I've never used it.
And I never know the name of paint colors, so I'm at a total loss.
Hey!
We're so happy to get to share
Yeah.
any of these restorations that we do, and we have a lot more coming your way.
So don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment on it too. Thank you for watching. Oh God.
That was friggin' hilarious. Thank you for watching again.
And we really appreciate your support. So feel free. Oh my God. What the hell is wrong with
Feel free to punch me in the head.